The story starts in sunny California. A married couple, Simon and Robin, are looking at a big, modern house. They're thinking about buying it. A real estate agent shows them around and tells them about the house. Simon has just gotten a new job, so they're moving from Chicago to this new city to begin a new life. They are both happy and excited. Later, Simon and Robin go shopping for furniture for their new home. While they are at the store, a man walks up to Simon and says they went to school together. His name is Gordon. Simon remembers him, but by a different name. Before they can talk more, a store worker interrupts them. Gordon walks away, but Robin asks for his phone number so they can meet again. The next day, Simon goes to work and Robin stays home. After her shower, she hears the doorbell. But when she opens the door, no one is there. Instead, there's a bottle of wine and a note from Gordon welcoming them to the neighborhood. Simon and Robin are surprised. They wonder how Gordon found their address. Robin thinks it's a nice surprise. Later that day, Robin visits their neighbor, Lucy. Lucy lets Robin hold her baby. During their talk, Robin shares that she was once pregnant but lost the baby. That's why she gets sad when she sees families with children. Back at home, Robin is busy cooking and working on her laptop when Gordon suddenly shows up. He wasn't invited, but he is polite. He brings a list of helpful phone numbers and even gives her a bottle of glass cleaner. He says he likes their house. Robin shows him around. Gordon sees a toy and asks if they have a child. Robin says they only have a dog named Mr. Bojangles and hope to have kids one day. She also says she wants to put fish in the pond outside. Then, she invites Gordon to stay for dinner. That night, the three of them eat together. Gordon talks about high school and how Simon is doing well now. When they ask about his life, Gordon says he was in the military but doesn't give many details. His answers seem unclear. After he leaves, Simon tells Robin that he feels Gordon is acting strange and says they were never close friends. Robin doesn't think it's a big problem. The next evening, Simon and Robin go to a formal event for Simon's new job. We also learn that they're trying to have a baby. When they return home, they find another gift at the door. Gordon left a note and fish food. They see that someone has put koi fish in their pond. Robin thinks it's a sweet gift, but Simon feels Gordon cross the line. He says Gordon is being too friendly and reminds Robin that Gordon was picked on in school. Robin thinks maybe Gordon is just lonely. The next morning, Robin comes back from a run. She hears their dog barking and sees Gordon at the front door. She invites him in for tea. While they talk, Gordon helps set up the TV and even cleans a little. While in the kitchen, he sees something written on the fridge. Simon had written something mean next to Gordon's phone number. Gordon sees it, but he doesn't say anything. That evening, Simon and Robin invite some of Simon's coworkers for a party. Simon tells them about Gordon and makes jokes about how weird he is. Everyone laughs and makes fun of Gordon. Even though Gordon was hurt by what he saw in the fridge, he still invites Simon and Robin to dinner at his place. He says another couple will join them too. Some guests make silly jokes about it, but Simon and Robin agree to go. When they get to Gordon's house, they are surprised. The house is big and nicely decorated. They give him a bottle of wine and go inside. Gordon says the other couple couldn't come, so it will just be the three of them. Simon asks Gordon about his life. Gordon says he was married, but his wife left him and took their children. He explains the house belongs to her family, and he has to follow their rules now. Robin feels sorry for him, but Simon is not happy. Simon tells Robin to wait in the car and goes back to talk to Gordon. He tells Gordon to stop visiting them and to fix his own life. When they try to leave, the gate won't open. Simon goes back to the house, and Gordon finally opens the gate with a remote. That night, Simon and Robin go home, hoping everything will go back to normal. But Robin still feels something is not right. The next morning, Robin goes outside and sees something sad. The koi fish in the pond are dead, and their dog is missing. Simon drives to Gordon's house to confront him, but he finds strangers living there. They say they don't know Gordon. Simon calls the police. The police find out that Gordon used to work as a driver for the real owner of the house. He still had a way to get inside and pretended it was his house. Simon wants the police to search for their dog, but they say they can't do anything without proof. The next day, Robin is alone again. She hears water running and sees that a tap has been turned on by itself. She feels scared. She tells Lucy, her neighbor, that she feels tired and can't sleep well. Lucy invites her to stay for a while. At Lucy's house, Robin finds sleeping pills in the bathroom and takes a few without telling anyone. That night, Simon falls asleep, but Robin stays awake. She goes to another room and takes a pill. On her way back, she sees a light on in the hallway. As she walks toward it, she is shocked their missing dog jumps up at the window. The dog is back. Simon believes Gordon brought the dog back, but Robin is not sure. The next day, Robin finds a letter from Gordon. In the letter, he says sorry for pretending to live in a fancy house. He says he felt ashamed of his real home. He promises to stay away from them. He also forgives Simon and says he just wanted to be friends and start fresh. The letter feels too soft and emotional. Robin is curious about what Gordon meant by letting go of the past. Simon says Gordon is just not normal and that what he says doesn't make sense. The next morning, while Robin is in the shower, she sees a dark figure coming into the bathroom. She wakes up suddenly. It was only a dream. At the same time, Simon is at work. His bosses are thinking about giving him a higher job, but another man named Danny McDonald is also being considered. Back at home, Robin is making lunch when she suddenly hears a door shut. The sound scares her, and she drops her drink. As she goes to check what happened, she becomes very scared and faints in the hallway. The scene fades. The next day, she wakes up in bed. Simon is already in the kitchen. He tells her that he found her passed out and carried her to bed. Robin feels frightened and wants to fix things with Gordon. She wants to say sorry to him, but Simon disagrees. He thinks Robin is only feeling this way because of the sleeping pills she took without telling him. When Robin brings up Gordon's words about forgiveness again, Simon avoids the subject and tells her to forget Gordon. Time passes, and life slowly goes back to normal. Simon and Robin try to leave the past behind. One day, Robin gives Simon a surprise, a small box with a positive pregnancy test. They are both very happy. As time goes on, Robin's belly grows. She goes shopping with Lucy, their neighbor. While they're in a store, they see Gordon outside, staring through the window. Robin steps out to find him, but he disappears. Later, Robin throws a baby shower at home. Friends and family visit, bringing gifts. During the party, Robin speaks to Simon's sister and asks if she knew Gordon in school. Simon's sister tells a sad story. She says Gordon was hurt by another student, bullied, and had to change schools. She says Simon and a friend named Greg told the school about it. People then thought Gordon was different, and he was bullied even more. Robin feels upset after hearing the story. She decides to find out the truth. The next day, she checks Simon's office and finds secret reports. Simon had done background checks on both Gordon and a coworker named Danny. Gordon's file shows that he went to prison and had been in trouble for breaking into homes and kidnapping. Robin becomes worried. She looks for Greg, the man who went to school with Simon and Gordon. Robin meets Greg at his job. What he says shocks her. He says Simon made up the whole story about Gordon being hurt by another student. It was a lie. In reality, Simon was the one who bullied Gordon. Because of the lie, Gordon's father became angry and tried to hurt him. Gordon's father went to jail, and Gordon was sent to military school. At work, Simon feels good about getting a promotion. He tells a co-worker that he's sure he will get it. But then he hears that Danny is being investigated. This happened because Simon had secretly done something to hurt Danny's chances. At home, Robin tells Simon what Greg said. Simon doesn't seem to care. He says it happened a long time ago and that Gordon should forget about it. Robin is heartbroken. She says Simon is still acting like a bully. She asks him to say sorry to Gordon, not just for Gordon, but also for her. Later, Simon finds Gordon at a bar, working at a trivia night. After the event, Simon follows Gordon to the parking lot and says sorry. But Gordon doesn't believe him. Simon even admits that he's only doing it because Robin asked him to. Gordon refuses to forgive him. Then Simon gets angry, pushes Gordon down, says mean things, and tells him to stay away. Gordon doesn't fight back. He just watches as Simon leaves. Simon then lies to Robin. He tells her that Gordon accepted the apology and that everything is okay now. They hug, and Robin believes him. A few days later, Simon throws a party to celebrate his promotion. While he's giving a speech, there's a loud noise outside. A rock crashes through a window, breaking the glass. Simon runs outside, and suddenly, a man attacks him. They fight. To Simon's surprise, it's not Gordon, it's Danny. Danny is angry because Simon sent a fake email that hurt his chances for the promotion. While all this is happening, Robin's water breaks. She is rushed to the hospital and gives birth to a baby boy. At the hospital, Simon gets a phone call. His boss found out that he had forged papers about Danny. Simon is told to leave the company. He tells Robin that he needs to go home to fix the broken window and check on their dog. But Robin has had enough. She tells Simon she doesn't want to go back home with him. It's clear she wants to end their marriage. Simon goes home alone. On the porch, he finds a large gift box. There's a letter on top with a smiley face he recognizes. Meanwhile, at the hospital, Gordon enters Robin's room while she sleeps. His arm is in a sling, and he silently looks at her. Back at the house, Simon opens the box. Inside is a baby carrier and 3 small packages labeled 1, 2, and 3. The first package has a key to their house. The second package has a CD. Simon plays it and hears a recording of himself saying terrible things about Gordon during the dinner night. At the hospital, Robin wakes up and sees Gordon standing in her room. He tells her congratulations and asks about the baby. Simon opens the third package. Inside is a DVD. He plays it and is shocked. The video shows Gordon secretly filming Robin at home. It also shows Robin fainting because Gordon had put something in her drink. Then Gordon, wearing a mask, carries her to bed. What he does next is deeply disturbing and suggests something very wrong happened. He looks at the camera and waves before turning it off. Next, Gordon says Simon attacked him and caused his injuries. Simon panics. He drives to the hospital and tries to call Robin, but she doesn't pick up. He looks everywhere and sees Gordon entering the elevator. Simon can't reach him in time. He takes the stairs and keeps looking but doesn't find him. Then, Simon's phone rings. It's Gordon. He refuses to say if he is the baby's real father. Instead, he tells Simon to look at the baby's eyes to find out. Simon runs back to Robin's room. He sees her holding the baby and looks at the baby's eyes, trying to find answers. But he can't be sure. A nurse closes the curtain, and Simon starts to cry. His life is falling apart. He lost his job, his wife wants to leave him, and he doesn't even know if the baby is his. Meanwhile, Gordon walks away from the hospital. He removes the fake sling from his arm and smiles quietly. His revenge is complete.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.